Hi guys, here's something else I found in dollar store which drew my attention. So I found this LED wrist watch, and I think it might be potentially useful for some kind of tinkering or some kind of projects. So I continue looking into dollar store from time to time and to see if there is anything worth worth money, to see if it can be recycled, reused, or improved in some way. So this is not essentially a review of this particular watch. I'm obviously gonna look into it and to see how it's operates, but the main thing is to look what's inside to see if it can be used some other way. First of all, is it worth $3.50, and potentially if it can be recycled, improved, or even maybe some of the components from this wristwatch can be reused. For example, the wrist strap or the little case for of that watch for some other projects. So yeah, so this is, as I said, this is a LED watch. I don't know how it works, don't know how even how it looks when it's on. So this is just I just got it and I didn't even open it up yet. So it looks like someone already tried to open it up. Okay, maybe it's not even operational. It's kind of funny how it's sold in this kind of neat package. Neat little like swiveling box over here. Okay, so we have a silicone strap and a watch on it. So I don't know, it's probably designed for a kid. No, it's a, well, I have very thin forearms, and I think this is pretty it's even borderline short for me. So for like bigger guys it'll be probably a little bit of a problem, but I mean it's probably designed for kids anyways. So what do we have? It's the strap feels actually pretty nice. I might think and reuse it in my other project. If you look at my past videos, there is a project where I try to use and create a case for CC2650 sensor tag 2 watch, and I 3D printed essentially straps, and these straps could, I can see if I can reuse them because this thing is relatively cheap, or actually very cheap. Anyways, so strap is pass. It's nice. Strap is nice. So what do we have here? So a little user manual. I'm just curious, what does it say? LED watch instruction, display time and date, setting time and date. Oh, cool. Time and date. All right. Interesting. Nice box. So how do you power this thing up? Oh, yeah. Do you guys see anything? Well, oh, mamma mia, I see nothing. Okay, let's peel this off. Oh, wow, this is amazing. Okay, this is barely visible. I'm not sure how do I even go about that. So it says 929, seconds are separate, and I don't know what the hell is this, 229, 929 seconds. Oh, I assume 929 is September 29th, and otherwise I don't know what else it can be. Okay, I think this thing is really low power thing, and obviously there is not enough contrast to actually show anything. Oh my gosh, this is not what I expected, honestly. This is not what I expected. Okay, well, maybe battery is like pretty much dead or something, that's why it's barely show anything, but yeah. So there is three little holes here. Oh, it's not even holes, it's some sort of indentation. So I thought it was gonna produce some music or sound or anything, but no, it's completely silent, date and time only, and that's it. Not sure if it's gonna have any alarm. Cool. Okay, let's open it up. What else I can say? Alright, I think it'll be extremely simple inside, but I'm not even sure if I can reuse it for something. I thought there would be much better LEDs than that. It's barely visible. Okay, well, rear cover is boom. Oh, that's cool. Let's speak clearly. That's nice actually. Completely falls apart, but now we have this nice strap we can actually use for something else. Cool. This is good. That's probably the most useful part out of this. Okay. Well, that's the construction of this. CR 2016 lithium battery. This is probably real-time clock over here, or clock quartz over here. And we have LEDs, bunch of LEDs. I don't know if I can pry it apart somehow. Let's use the little knife over here. Oh yeah, here are little tabs. Click. Okay, that works. Click one more time. Okay, well, let's go a little bit. The thing go berserk, probably because of the battery getting disconnected from time to time. All right, so battery is away apart from the board. Okay, whoa, where are LEDs? Wait. Okay, sorry, not following what's going on here. Where are LEDs? I do not see any LED here. Like, it just... This any kind of super tiny LEDs, or I'm crazy? What's going on? Okay, it requires some magnification. Ta-da! Okay, well, I barely see anything. Wow, guys, I'm genuinely impressed with this little watch. Take that. So these little things, sorry, I can't even do any better. So this is LED. So what they've done, they actually put the LED crystal right on the PCB itself, somehow deposited it over here, and then run the little bond wire from another trace to that crystal. So essentially you have, this is big LED, this PCB is LED, multiple segment LED. So I'm genuinely surprised and impressed with this design, because again, like, there is no much of a use of this clock because it's like pretty simple, but what is done here is essentially a bunch of LEDs right on a PCB. There is no some sort of optics or any kind of protection. So I don't even know, I probably already ruined a few of those bond wires, so some of the segments won't work, before I actually realized what the hell is going on here, because I was kind of scraping it with my screwdriver, looking for, maybe I'm blind, looking for like little SMD surface mounted LEDs, but it's even better. This is LED crystals which are straight on a PCB substrate and the bond wires. No protection whatsoever. So if this thing get, I don't know, water damage, like it's gone, like the LEDs are gone, because the bond wires is extremely tiny. I don't have appropriate magnification equipment which can do proper, well, I do have microscope, but it's not designed for PCBs, so I have to somehow tweak it in order to actually show if any better, but I will try to magnify with microscope at least one of those LEDs and see how they look like. But so far with my macro lens, this is the best I can do, but I'm genuinely impressed. So I will try to power it up with the battery and see what's going on. Let's give it a try. Okay guys, hold your breath, but take a look at this. You see these little tiny thingies? Those are LEDs! Oh my gosh! One more time. Wow, that watch is pretty useless as watch, but it's really impressed me with the design. It's bare bone. I don't even know what's cheaper actually, to solder LED or deposit the crystal right on the PCB. I do not know. I have to kind of look into it, but this is very neat design actually, I must say. It is a really neat design. Obviously they're super crazy dim. They are barely visible. I'm gonna put it back together. So just to put it all together, just to hold the battery properly. Oh my gosh, it's not easy now. This whole stuff falling apart. And all parts are so lightweight and tiny that's really hard to handle. Hope I'm not gonna ruin those LEDs, but it's okay, can buy another one. Okay. Yeah, I think some of the LEDs is not working anymore after my intervention. Okay, sorry, back on camera. Yeah, I cannot read. What does it say? I think it's 2. Go back. Because every time I activate it, I guess. It's to 30 or something. The seconds. Is that the filter? Oh yeah, I think one part is missing over here under the table, and this is that. I assume that was the diffuser. It's a diffuser. Interesting. Yeah, it is very interesting diffusers actually. Yeah, so that segment seems to be is not working, so it kind of ruined one of the segments. Well, but wow, this is impressive. I kind of impressed with this little LED watch. I'm impressed with it. I'm impressed how they deposited LED crystals right on a PCB. Well, I'm not sure what kind of use I might have out of this thing. So this is all pretty much useless for me, except maybe the wrist strap. Wrist strap is awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm quite a bit impressed by this little LED watch, and as I mentioned earlier, and keep repeating myself, I'm impressed with the way how they deposited those LEDs. And I just noticed that I was so impressed with the front of PCB. I never actually looked in the back, and the back is not super exciting, but let's just go back to the PCB. Let's go back to it. So on the back side, we have some kind of blob chip. So I guess this is something just very custom. It has some kind of text over here, which reads MT2959IC or 1C. Crystal, the battery contact over here. This is some sort of rubberized or metallized rubber or something. Oh, that's one of those metal kind of fabric, like metal, yeah, which are used for shielding. And this is the, which one is positive, is negative. Yeah, so this is negative, this is positive contacts, and that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. And a bunch of deposited LED crystals right on a PCB board. Very impressive. I like it. So at the end of the day, the only useful part here would be this wrist strap, and even with limited success, because I don't know what kind of watch I would use it to actually fit in here, but technically I can use it for something. But this is pretty useless. It's pretty useless because, first of all, it's super dim. Secondly, I won't be able to tweak anything out of this, unfortunately. Not even desolder those LEDs, because they are just completely bonded straight to the PCB. So here we have it, guys. This is LED watch from Dollarstore, Dollarama. I bet you can find this, a lot of these kind of things on eBay. And I don't know what we can do. We can use it. I'm not sure what we can do with it. Thank you for watching. See ya next time.